Mike, I do love pasta, but when I make it, I always just make it with really simple ingredients that are really rich in flavour. So this tomato goat's cheese pasta ticks all those boxes.
Sounds good. Great
All
combination.
Right. So we've got our pot of water boiling. We're going to get our pasta in because that's going to take around 7 to 9 minutes. And I'd love for you to spiral the zucchini because we're going to do a combination of the whole pasta with a zucchini pasta as such.
So you're going to do both?
Yeah, get a little bit more veggie in there is the way I like to roll.
That's nice, because
Yeah,
a
why
lot of
not?
people usually use it as a replacement. Why do you do the two together?
I think it's a good way that if you want something that's a little bit more hearty, then you can get the pasta into the dish, but you know you're ticking your boxes with your veggies, which people need.
Do you know what? I've never seen one of these before. It's really cool.
Interestingly, you can find these in like a post office.
Really?
Yeah, it's that kind of implement. But if you didn't have that on hand, then you could just as easily use a vegetable peeler or something to create the pasta noodle. It might be a little bit thicker, but you could peel it with a vegetable peeler and then just cut it into a little thinner strip to
Like
make
do ribbons like that and then just straight down, right?
Because you want it to be of a similar thickness to the spaghetti that you're cooking here as well. So we've got extra virgin olive oil in the pan. There's a pretty decent glug of that in the pan. And I'll get a pretty generous amount of garlic, though these garlic cloves are particularly big. We were saying the produce has been incredible recently.
We're blessed with the amazing produce here.
So we're going to get the garlic and the extra virgin olive oil into the pan and get that sautéing with some of the basil stalks as well.
Oh, nice. You're using the stalks.
Yeah, so again, like no need to waste it. Basil stalks have lots of good flavour. So I like to use those.
Some of the best flavours in the stalks, right?
Yeah.
Must be the same with the nutrients.
Yeah, definitely. Like using the whole plant. Could you pass them to me and I'll get cracking on those. So about a cup of basil overall. So it's probably about a quarter of a bunch or so. And again, if you love that beautiful basil flavour, then bump it up. When you have simple but quality ingredients that are also seasonal, you really have the opportunity to access the nutrients as well.
And they just taste better.
They do taste better.
They just taste better. It does the work for you.
So this dish really does celebrate Mediterranean flavours and nutrition through its ingredients as well. We've got extra virgin olive oil with the garlic. We're getting our basil stalks in. And then because there's the extra virgin olive oil with the tomato, which we'll pop in shortly too, we actually have a better absorption of the antioxidants that are in the tomatoes. When it's teamed with the extra virgin olive oil and the tomatoes, our bodies absorb the antioxidants in there much more readily, which is super cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And this is one of the reasons why the Mediterranean diet is so powerfully advocated, I suppose, for things like your heart health, for longevity, for fertility, is because one of the reasons is because of the antioxidants that's present in the diet. So all the more reason to enjoy your pasta.
The pasta's no longer guilty. I love it. I don't know when pasta got a
I
bad reputation.
know.
Do you know what I mean?
Not
Like,
fair.
it's not fair because it's so it's done in the right way. There's so much in there that's great for you. It's such few ingredients, but all of those flavours are going to come together for such an amazing dish, I'm sure.
Absolutely. So there's a beautiful aroma coming from our garlic and our basil stalks with the extra virgin olive oil. We're going to get our chopped tomatoes in there and let them cook down for about 10 to 12 minutes. So that'll time perfectly with when our pasta is done. And my little extra bonus to this dish is a pinch of chilli flakes because I love a little bit of spice in there. If you have kids that don't like chilli, of course, you take it out. But for me, a little pinch of chilli really highlights the flavours in this dish. And some salt and pepper because without seasoning, you know, the flavours in the dish just aren't as exciting.
It's just not worth living. It's
No.
not worth living, is it? Salt and pepper make the dish.
Salt, pepper.
Smells amazing, Jacq. Really, really good.
All right, we're going to let that simmer for about 10 to 12 minutes and then we'll pop our goat's cheese in. Pasta's cooked. We're going to get our goat's cheese into the tomato sauce. Got a beautiful lump of goat's cheese here, and that's going to give the creaminess to the tomato sauce. We're going to melt it in, stir it through, and then get our pasta and our zucchini pasta in there too. But we'll stir through the goat's cheese so that it melts into the heat of the tomatoes. Would you like to get some of the zucchini pasta in? And you can see it's become that lovely, creamy, rich tomato and goat's cheese. We'll go a little bit more, I think. We want this to serve 2 people as a main, so we're thinking about having a reasonable portion in there. And we've got a great sauce of both the veggies and the beautiful quality pasta. All right, let's get it in.
That pasta looks beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very authentic. All right, we'll give it a little toss. Our basil's ready to go.
Do you want the basil?
We'll do that right towards the end. I'll give this guy a bit of a toss through. And this is also a great way to think about, like I'm always trying to think about how I can get more veggies into the family generally. And I feel like pasta, you can have the opportunity to do that, whether you're putting more veggies into the sauce, whether you're cooking your zucchini noodles in with your spaghetti or pasta. It's a really simple way to do it. And look, with the exception of the green,
gorgeous.
you can kind of, you know, it all looks the same.
It's the same. I would just say it's Hulk pasta. That's what I say to my youngest. You know, it's how Hulk eats it.
That's right. That's how you grow your muscles. All right, that's good to go. Let's get some of this. Oh, it smells amazing, this basil. Basil in. You want to give me a hand, Mike?
Sure.
Many hands make light work.
That's it.
Again, also a good one and fun to do with the kids because they can be spiralling, the zucchini, they can rip up the herbs, they can just get amongst it and see how beautiful quality ingredients come together to make really simple but delicious dishes. All right, and any remaining basil we could throw into a pesto.
That's it.
That's ready. It's looking
Smells
good.
absolutely divine.
Now, you're a chef, so you've probably got some beautiful ways of presenting pasta on a plate.
No, just get it on there. Get it on. Oh, the smell. And I love the way you use that goat's cheese through the sauce.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost how I would probably throw in a bit of butter. But the goat's cheese is the healthier way of doing it and also flavour as well.
It is.
Gives it that creamy, that richness, changes the sauce completely.
And goat's cheese is a lovely alternative. If you have people that are not tolerant of a cow's milk dairy, then goat's cheese is a really great option because it's lower in lactose. So it's a really good one for those people that might be lactose intolerant but still want to have the creaminess in their foods. I'm getting pretty generous on my one-person serve here.
Well, you're cooking for me, Jacq, so keep it going.
All right, we'll do it like that. Bit of extra ground black pepper. And you know what? We might actually throw some more fresh basil leaves on the top before we serve as well. Why not?
There's some pretty ones for you.
Thank you.
Look at that.
That's it.
Lucky.
Very simple, very delicious, lots of wholesome ingredients, lots of good nutrition, an absolutely wonderful meal if you're just having it for yourself or if you're cooking for a group of people as well.
Smells absolutely delicious.
It smells good, but shall we try it?
Let's tuck in.
All right. Now, the zucchini noodles are quite long, the pasta's beautiful and al dente cooked.
But I love how that sauce becomes such a nice coating for it. It's not drenched, you know?
No. It's my kind of comfort food, this one, because it is simple. There's heartiness to it. There's richness from the goat's cheese without it being an overkill.
Beautiful. It's light, it's subtle. It's the sort of pasta where you will clean the plate and go, maybe I'll have some more. You know, it's absolutely delicious. And the bite of the zucchini in there as well.
It's good. It's just right.
Just right.
Yeah.
Really good.
So there we go. Tomato goat's cheese pasta, a beautiful quality pasta, lots of good quality ingredients, simple, nutritious, delicious.